Welcome to the YouTube channel of One Marine. In today's video we've got a really exciting one for you. It's one of our vlogs and we're calling it Big Boat Thursday. And why are we calling it Big Boat Thursday? Because we've got 3 big boats that we're going to be photographing today. So we're going to start with this lovely Princess 58. We're then going to follow on with a Targa 50 over in Dartmouth, and then we're going to head down to Plymouth to do a V78 Princess. So keep watching and we're going to give you a bit behind the scenes footage of what we get up to. So keep watching. Right, so what we've done this morning is we've got all the fenders off. So this boat's really well looked after. She's a one owner boat in great condition, looked after by Stuart Goodwin and his team. Really super condition. We've got Mark Taylor there just doing his checks. We've been in the engine room, checked engine seacocks and that sort of thing. We've taken all the fenders off, we've taken all the covers off, and we're going to hit the external photos today. So that's going to be our plan. We're going to do the internals potentially next week, but we've got autumnal weather at the moment, so we're really struggling with sunny flat days. So you can see here we've got a lovely still morning. We're just going to jump out, get some photos of the fly bridge. So join us as we go and crack on with that. We've got Jason on board with us this morning. Nathan's away on holiday this week, so it's the trio of us today. So keep watching. We've got an action-packed day ahead of us. Right, so we are about to leave the berth. We've got Mark up on the fly bridge. He's got command upstairs. Jason's here just doing the lines. I've just walked up onto the bow to give him a hand, but he doesn't need it. Such a professional. Look at that, just spoke too soon. He's getting that. There we go, he's off. And we are now just going to go back. Everything's very slippy this morning, so just taking everything very carefully. I've just got a stern line on now. As you can see, we've got very little wind this morning. Just take that stern line off, and then with 3, I'm going to jump up top just so you can see what Mark's up to on this boat, just how he gets out of the berth. Now this is a shaft drive boat with bow and stern thrusters. It's a 60-foot boat, so it's a tight berth this, but actually it's a very manoeuvrable bit of kit. So now Jason's just given the command to Mark that he's clear. You can see Mark's not touching the wheel at all. We've got a dead centre on the helm there. We've got plenty of fuel for what we're going to do this morning. So Mark's literally now just walking the boat back. He's actually driven this boat a couple of times, haven't you, Mark?
Yes, I have. It's a nice boat, actually.
Nice boat.
That's what it's supposed to do.
And you can see just how easy it is to manoeuvre. So we've just got that, what we do if we had a port engine and stern there, just pulling the stern round.
We'll go starboard forward in a minute. Just
to kick that stern round a bit more. We haven't used the thrusters once at all now. You can see we're just clear of that pile down there. It doesn't look like we are clear, but we are. And then we're just going to come out astern here. Jason will just let us know that everything's safe down below, which is all good. And you can see we're going to start heading up the fairway in Torquay, and we'll go to our favourite spot, just check the tide while we're here. So we're probably mid-tide. We'll go round just by the Imperial and we'll take some photos of this lovely fly bridge, which is stunning, all beautifully covered up this morning. Like I say, we've just uncovered it. So if Mark's now just got one ahead, one astern. You can see that on the throttles, and then we'll just start heading out to get some photos. So a glorious day for it. Keep watching. Before we head out, let's just home in on, we've got one of our other listings there. So that's on our Sunseeker Brokerage side of things. That's the Manhattan 52. There is a full walkthrough video of that on Sunseeker Brokerage, which is a really good video actually. So go over and check that one out. Sunseeker Brokerage, just search for that on YouTube, you'll find it, and it's a Manhattan 52. So that's also for sale, great looking boat. And if you spy just up here, if I get my finger in the right place, that's the Squadron 53 that we're due to complete on later today. So that's another one we sold recently, so all go. Well, just come out the Marina and look at that view. I mean, I have to say, you can see why they do call the English Riviera, or call Torquay the English Riviera. I mean, a morning's like today, it really is quite stunning. Mark's already his second boat movement of the day, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, I did one at 6 o'clock this morning.
You did one at 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
How fast did that boat go, Mark?
7 knots.
7 knots, all the way to Dartmouth?
Yeah, I was late. It was a shame.
Oh, I feel so sorry.
I had some dolphins following me.
Really? If you're on Instagram, go and check Mark out. He's on Instagram as Coxswain1. Is that right?
Yeah.
So go and check Mark out. He does put some cool stories on there. So we're just heading now into our favourite little spots. You can see London Bridge just over there. We've got the sun obviously to the east of us here. That's west over there for Torquay. See the new hotel development just tucked over there. So like I say, we just go, what we like to do is just go into this little area here. There's plenty of water there, but it's just quite a nice backdrop. Rather than just having sea behind us, it's quite a nice backdrop over there to get pictures. So we'll go tuck in there, get some images, and then we're going to get some drone photos as well. Right, so we've done our pictures, we've done our talkie on this one. We're going to head back in. Give us a smile, boys, up there. Look like you're enjoying yourselves. So Mark and Nathan, I'm actually down on the bow, and it's so easy, so flat out here. I think I might just stay here. So you can see we're approaching back into Torquay now. So you've got, this is the Torquay approaches. We're just coming out. We've got the Imperial Hotel for anyone that sort of knows Torquay, but watches this. You've got the Imperial Hotel behind, and and we're just heading in now. You've got Livermead, you've got Paynton, and you've got Brixham right around there, and then you've got Berry Head. So when I was talking about Mark going to Dartmouth earlier on, that's where he would have gone round that headland there. So Dartmouth's actually tucked behind the other hill there, but to get there by sea you've got to go right round. So we're going to head in, we're going to get the drone in the air and get some photos of this one, and then we're going to start heading back over to Nos. So we're going to head over to Nos Marina, where we're going to photograph the Targa 50, and then we're going to go on to Plymouth from there. So we've got a really busy day ahead of us. You keep hearing the office phone ringing, so I do apologise about that. But yeah, keep tuned, and Targa 50 next. And just like that, we were over at Nos. So we didn't do a wrap up to what we were doing for our Big Boat Thursday on that 58, because I had to dash off and we had loads of people arrive. And you saw the phone was going off the hook in that video. So we were really busy. So we've just arrived over at Nos. We're going to grab a quick sandwich. You've seen those tower cranes the other day, I keep mentioning those. And we're going to go and we've got the Targa 50 over here. So this is another one owner boat. Jason's going to take the lead on this one and give you a full walkthrough. We're going to do a full walkthrough tour of this one. And whilst we're getting the boat ready for the vlog, Jason will grab on and tell you what we're up to, and I'll do some camera holding, so keep watching. And funnily enough, the Captain Mark followed us over, so he's sat here in the cafe while we were doing some work in Torquay. He's just dreaming. So we're going to grab some food in Sarah's cafe, and then we'll get down to the squadron.
So as Tom mentioned, we've been in the cafe, we've got our pasty, we're now going to go into the Marina office, get the keys for the boat and go on down the pontoons. So keep following us and we'll show you more. There we go. 15. Afternoon, Belinda, you all right? This is good. So this is Nos's new office for those who haven't been in here. Belinda, you are on camera, so if you can give us a wave, is that all right? Thank you, don't mind you. So we're now down on the pontoons. We've got the keys for the boat. I'm going to get Tom to span the camera towards the boat now, and you can see this stunning 2022 Fairline Targa 50 GT that we're now going to get prepped ready, take it off the berth, do some nice aerial shots. It's worth mentioning that this again is a one owner boat from new. It's always been maintained by Zenith, local management company, fully serviced, great specification. This boat is what we would call turnkey ready to go. So stay tuned, let's get it prepped, and we will get some good photos of this. And just behind us, also worth mentioning, Princess 430 over there in the corner, that went on survey on Monday. Hopefully we get results for that Friday, so all being well, that will get another deal completed in the next week or so. And yeah, can keep posted. So it's all hands on deck for Big Boat Thursday. And for those of you who don't believe us, Tom does actually get his hands dirty from, you know.
Busy. I'm trying to avoid getting wet, but I am trying to help and trying not to break these clips.
And there's the boys from AK over there on the lifeboat doing some work. It's going to shower. Even AK can't believe that Tom actually gets his hands dirty. Not very often, maybe I'd, but there we go. So we've just got all the exterior covers off, and we are now inside the boat, going to lift all the blinds up, get everything ready. Mark is at the helm doing all his checks. He's been down in the engine room. So as you guys can all see, listing a boat is not a 5-minute job. We are going to be here for a long time, and look at that cracking view out of the River Dart. So shortly we'll be out there, drone up in the sky, and getting these photos ready. So there's the Dartmouth ferry going past. Mark has had the engines running, he's happy, sunroof is up, all the blinds are up, we are ready to go. Tom is doing the lines, even more work, we're in for a treat here. This boat is actually on IPS, so it's joystick driven, so no doubt Mark will use that, and we will jump in the cabin now and see that in action. So we're all three of the lines, Tom's let's go, Mark's got the joystick on, and we're nice and gently coming away from the berth now. You can see the power in the thrusters, and we've just come away sideways off the berth. Sunseeker Mark 50, actually sold that boat around about 4 or 5 years ago now. Not in this marina, different marina, and it's turned up here. There's Tom getting some photos ready for socials. We are going to head down the river, down the wards to the valley, and get set up. Tom will do the drone, and we'll get some real nice photos of this boat offline. I actually think this is one of the best boats we've got on our books at the moment. Really pretty looking boat, huge sunroof all around, and just been so well maintained as well. It's turnkey. So yeah, keep watching, and we'll join you back soon. So drone is up in the air. Tom is on the pontoon. As you can see, it's just over there. Mark is on the comms with Tom, getting the boat in position so we can get a shot of this boat at every different angle. And then what we will do, we'll go back to the office, edit all the photos, pick out the best one and get it uploaded onto the website. So drone footage all done. Tom's just packing the drone away now on the pontoon, and we are actually at low tide here at Nos at the moment, so not too much tide running, but Mark is going to now bring us alongside the berth, again on the joystick, making life nice and easy, and just literally crabbing across, slowly watching it all. And we are going to come along, Tom will grab the lines, tie us up, and then what we are going to do is cut this, and we're actually going to do a broker tour of this boat. Say this boat is for sale on the website, and we've been meaning to get here for a little while, but just with boat show season, everything getting in the way, and weather, and today is the day that we're going to get that done, and hopefully that'll be out on our YouTube channel next week. So yeah, nearly alongside now, just about a metre off, coming in nice and steady, and Tom will literally be able to step on board. So we're now back alongside, safely all tied up. We're going to put the shore power back on. We're going to keep the boat back open. Reason being is we're now going to do a full walk around video of this boat for the listing. So that will go out on the YouTube channel probably in the next week or so. So that'll be a nice one. Stay tuned for that one. Look out for that one. Those of you who subscribe will obviously get a notification. Those of you who don't, please subscribe. There's Tom again doing some more work. Would you believe it? Must have been that pasty.
So right, Jace, that was pretty full on, wasn't it?
Busy day, busy day.
Busy day. So
Busy
we've
day.
called it Big Boat Thursday, but we actually had to tell a little bit of a talk cry there because we've just run out of time. So we've just run out of time completely to get to Plymouth. So we're actually going to roll this onto a Monday. So we're not going to be able to post this vlog out till we've done that Monday, but we're going to post that. We've got a really nice walk through this Targa 50 with Jace, so that's great. So we're looking forward to getting that online. We'll get that up ASAP. And then we will get down to Plymouth on Monday. We've got that all booked now, and we'll get the remainder of the big boat. So yeah, we'll keep watching, and don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to this video. We really appreciate it, and we'll get, by the time next you see this, will be on Monday. We're back. We've got another person with us today. We've got Nathan. Nathan's back from his Holly Bobs. But if you remember last week on our videos, we said we ran out of time. So we were aiming at Big Boat Thursday last week. And the third boat in the trio of boats last week was going to be this awesome Princess V78, but we just ran out of time. So today's now actually Monday, and we've come down fully teamed up. We've got Jason up there on the bow. We've got Mark at the helm. We've got Nathan, who's just taken the tender off because that's not included in the deal. We've got some supplies, and we're going to head out into Plymouth Sound and get this boat, get some drone photos of the boat and do a full walkthrough. So what we'll do is we'll keep watching, and we'll give you some behind the scenes footage of what we're getting up to. This boat is absolutely huge. It's 2010. She is a touring boat. You can see here Nathan's just putting the sun pad cushions out on the bow to make everything look as good as we can. We don't have brilliant weather today, but we're going to deal with what we've got. So yeah, keep watching, and we can't wait to show you this boat. And like I say, we've got some cool content coming for you. Right, so we've got engines on. We are just getting geared up. So Nathan and Jace just sorting their life jackets out. And one thing you notice straight away on this is just how much deck space. I mean, look how huge that foredeck space is. It's absolutely massive. So this is definitely a big volume boat. We're just in a very still day here, as you can see. So we're just going to single up the lines, and then we'll get going. So we'll get the line sorted, and we'll come back and join the guys when we're heading out of Plymouth. So Jace, I was just telling the viewers about it. We just tried to fit too much in last week, didn't we?
It was too much, too busy, ran out of time, so we've now decided let's come down to Plymouth on a separate day. Let's not rush things, let's get it right, and this is what we're going to do. So hopefully have a nice trip out now. So we've just signalled up, last line on, and we're away. Mark, all clear. Now we're going to head out to the lock and go out on Plymouth Sound. So yeah, stay tuned. Should all be good all round.
Sounds good, Chase.
Sounds good.
There's Nathan up on the bow.
Nathan's up on the bow.
Nathan's up here. Let's just go and see what Nathan's up to. It's a big boat, but we've got Mark with his, so I can actually relax a little bit. Nathan's up here just watching him up on the bow. So you've got the bow line there, just tied up on the ramp stanchion. And it's quite a clear exit from here. If I just come back up to the bow here, it gives you an idea of how much space there is on this boat. Just look how huge that foredeck space is. Incredible, really. You went on this the other month, didn't you, Nath? You helped Mark?
I did, yeah, no, lovely boat. So, big boat.
And how was Egypt?
Egypt was good.
Yeah, I shouldn't be telling
Not as quite nice weather, you know, 35 degree back to
correct, but you had a
15
good time.
degree.
It was good to have Nathan back. So we've got a busy week. I think we've got 6 or 7 boats to list. So we've got a busy week ahead of us. So this is the start of it. So keep watching. We're now going to get out and go through the lock here. So you can see the lock gates there. We're in Sutton Harbour at the moment, which means we've got to go through the lock to get out into Plymouth Sound. So this is a big boat to get into that lock. But like I say, Mark's done it before. So I'm sure he'll be absolutely fine. Now, albeit a big boat, you can see here we've got this starboard side helm door. So what's nice here is Mark can actually see what's going on, and all very slow. So all the operation here is all super slow. You've got the twin throttles down here, and then you've got your bow and stern thrusters. So updated nav gear at some points. You've got the rain marine axioms there, which look fantastic in that helm. But on this type of boat, you can be very, very slow with all your manoeuvres. Mark's just stood out of the way just so I can get in here with a camera, but you can be very, very slow with what you do. The boat's very heavy. There's not a huge amount of windage on this type of boat, and as you can see, if I just step out now, you've got great visibility there forward. So it's a super sensible boat to manoeuvre, and we'll get the lock open and we'll head out. So I'll try and keep checking in with you just on the interesting steps. I'll cut for a second while we wait for the locks to open. Okay, right, first manoeuvre. Mark's coming into the dock now, or sorry, the lock, not dock, lock. So you can see here, this is the lock. We just had to wait for a yacht to come out. It looks tiny, but I'm sure actually in reality when we get in there there'll be enough space. So now obviously the idea of this lock, or the purpose of this lock, is to make sure that the level inside this marina is maintained at the same height. So we may be going up or down or indifferent to the sea level. I'm not quite sure what the tide state is doing at the moment, but you can see we're just very, very slowly walking the boat into the berth here. Each revolution of the propeller actually moves this boat a huge amount. So obviously starboard will make the bow turn to port, and the port will make the bow turn to starboard. So by doing that, Mark can be quite precise. And then of course, using the bow and stern thrusters, he can then easily control any sideward movement. Coming in here, you've got Nathan on the bow, just doing a bow line, so we will have to tie up onto this floating pontoon as we come in. We've still got our fenders down here, as you can see. And then Nathan's just gonna lasso that bollard. Jace will do the same. Now we're attached in the dock, lock, keep saying dock. Beautifully done, Nath, beautifully done. I think you've done that before, haven't you? Skills. So we'll now let the lockmaster will do whatever they need to do. Looks like we're going to be going down actually, so they'll pump out the water from the lock and then we'll go down. Behind the scenes here on the V78, so we can see we've got Ollie and Drew here from DPV Media, and we've got the drone flying overhead at the moment. So we're all crouched down. This is what goes on behind the scenes. You've got Nathan over there tucked down. We've got Mark still up at the helm because he has to be there maintaining a lookout all times, obviously in collision regs. But we can see here we've got the drone flying around us, so we are literally just sort of hiding as we whilst we've got this going on. So the plan is we're going to do this, then we're going to do a bit of introduction to our video, which will be on our full YouTube channel and the Sunseeker Brokerage YouTube channel. So we'll do an intro to that on the aft cockpit and the platform, because that area is fantastic. And then, in fact, if you just spot out there, you can actually see the drone. We're just tucked inside core sands here. So yeah, Princess Country. Okay, right, so Jason's back at the helm now, but I've got to get the camera out to show you again just how fantastic this is here this afternoon. Down at core sands, Nathan's there looking very cool. But look at it, the sun's coming out. We're going to get some awesome drone running shots in a minute. I can't wait to show you those to you on the full walkthrough for this boat. We are really blessed now with this fantastic sunshine that's coming out for us on the 6th October half term. Half term? October month. I don't know what I'm talking right now. So you can see here, Jason's up at the helm. I'm going to speak very quietly. We've got the guys there filming, here with Mark, giving a full overview of what's at the helm. So it's a real behind the scenes of what's going on. So keep watching. The sun's out. Jason's trying to do a deal on the phone there. We shouldn't really be fair picking on him, but we're now just going to start thinking about heading back into the marina. We're going to do our outro before we leave Core Sands. Hopefully we've got some fantastic stuff if we've been here. So yeah, we'll get an outro done and then get some running shots on the way back in and get back to the berth and do some cabin shots.
So we're heading back into Plymouth now. The guys are just getting some running shots of the drone, but just to show you, there's Plymouth Sound. Tanker there, Drake Island in the background, running it 22 knots, around 1500 RPM. Really, really nice boat, this one, so we're looking forward to getting this one online. So running shots are done, the drone is coming back in, and we'll just show you the guys catching the drone. It can be a little bit of a skill in itself. You probably can't see that, but the drone is just up there in the sky. Drew from different view is getting ready to catch.
Stop the boat, please.
Just stopping the boat, stopping the boat. And then in 3, 2, 1, expertly done, look.
There we go.
No pressure, no pressure. Sun's come out. We're going to head back in now to Sutton Harbour. This is Plymouth Sound. Usually a lot of traffic over here in the days from commercial. Obviously home of Princess, so there's a lot of new boats that come out for testing as well. But yeah, it's pretty great scenery. And there's Plymouth City in the background.
Right, so we're heading back now to the lock, as Jason said. We are fendered out, so we've all got the fenders out. Nathan's up here on the bow line, so Nathan's getting prepped for that. So we've got how many fenders out? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fenders. Jason's on the stern line. Mark's down there at helm talking about war stories. And we are nearly there. So hopefully this has been a bit of a different vlog for you. We really wanted to try and do it all last week, the Big Boat Thursday, but I think that was probably a little bit optimistic. And having now done this, don't you agree, Jason? I think trying to do all this last week would have been...
Never ever done it, would we?
Never have done it.
Too much. But actually, I think it'd be better for you guys in the long run, because we got 2 great videos from last week. Or we started one video, finished off another one. And I think this turned out really good today, didn't it? Weather was a bit iffy, but it came on side, so I think...
Working with some different drone guys today that we haven't worked with, but been really impressed with what we've done today. I think we've got some great content, and hopefully going forward we've got lots of ideas we want to do like this. So I think it's probably a good opportunity to sign off this vlog here, because you've seen us coming out of Sutton Harbour, and if not, this will be a feature-length film. So I think what we'll say here is we'll say thank you very much for watching.
Thank you very much, guys. Been a pleasure as always.
Don't forget to hit subscribe on the channel. Get on to subscribing to our latest videos. We've got lots more to come, and please do give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Let's just go and say bye to Nathan before we do. Nathan, we're just going to sign off the video. Can you just say goodbye to everybody? Nathan's got a busy week this week. We've got lots of videos for Nathan to edit this week, so you got a lot to do, Nathan.
I have got a lot to do, but I enjoy it,
It'll be fine.
and it's
It'll
good.
be good.
So,
well, thank you again for watching. I think it's everything. Anyway, it's a good place to stop. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Give us a subscribe, give us a comment, and you know what to do. And speak to you again soon.